and I'm a senior, of course, for all seniors. Over the summer, I got the opportunity to intern at the Office of Social Justice and Activism, aka the OSJA. And yeah, tell you about my experience. So, for my job over the summer, my job was a student programming intern. During the course of my internship, I learned many skills that I can apply to the real world after I graduate. So, even though I was a programming intern, I did so many other things that I didn't expect to do, and it just made it even fun. I got the opportunity to work with Dr. Dobson, our Chief Diversity Officer, also Director of the OSJA. I worked directly with Dr. Dobson to make that happen and execute it. And it was a great time. I got to help with programming. I also did like the media, flyers, slides, all the different things, telling you about Juneteenth return at the OSJA. I wanted to go into forensic science. That was my goal. I wanted to work in a lab. That's what I thought I wanted to do all 4 years. But I got the opportunity to intern at the Office of Social Justice and Activism, and I really found my love for DEI work in higher education with students. Before this, I worked as a diversity ambassador in admissions. So I always, had that sort of background knowledge of meeting with students, telling them my story as a Black woman at a PWI. But I never thought it could be a career. And then I interned. I'm like, oh, I really like this. Like, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy doing programming. I really enjoy working on DEI plans and understanding how search committees work. I started on a search committee this summer, trying to find our new director. And I did so many other different things. I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. So I can solidify myself and say that I will be going to graduate school for higher education and student affairs, hopefully at the Ohio State University. That's it. Any questions? Having students know that you're there to contact and also to be a resource, and that they have people, I feel like is what makes me passionate about the job and about the specialty of DEI specifically and higher education in general.
And what do you think you've learned over your time here that will help you with that?
I've learned a lot. I feel like from classes, learning about race I think I've had both of you guys, Dr. Kern and Dr. Ballard, learning about just the history of race and I feel like my own personal experience has been my biggest learning thing. When I came here, I was the only Black student in majority of my classes. That can make somebody extremely uncomfortable. And I know for me, that was something that I had to absorb and figure out how to be comfortable and also express myself and not dim my light for anybody else in the class. That's what I feel has been my biggest learning. Of course, classes, interning, but knowing what I saw and what I've had to experience and how now I'm about to graduate here in less than 3 months, I'm like, okay, I feel like I've learned enough to be able to implement this when I do go off in higher education and come in contact with students who are going to be freshmen, who are going to be sitting in those same spots that I've sat in.
Well, this is exciting. So